What's up, guys? Notorious here. Today, I'm going to be presenting you guys some Kill Confirmed on Exodus. Yes, I already played some Kill Confirmed, and I was surprised, but it's whatever. It's just the gameplay. There you go. You guys enjoy it on the background. But today, I'm going to be talking about the Oakland Raiders, or soon to be whatever Raiders. We don't even know if they're going to be in Oakland any longer. And I'm going to be talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers, a little bit of basketball. I don't really talk about basketball as much, but they've been having some big news in the basketball world with the coaches. So I'll talk about that in a little bit. But right now I'm gonna be talking about the Raiders, and the Raiders, they've been having a lot of links to different cities where they want to move. Los Angeles, obviously, San Antonio. I didn't even know about that, and the biggest surprise, Las Vegas. And I'm gonna talk about the Los Angeles a little bit. And they played in Los Angeles before. They played in 1982 to 1994. They moved out with the Rams at the same year. So ever since they both left, they never had an NFL team until the Rams moved back of the upcoming 2016 season. And Al Davis wanted to move to LA, and the NFL tried to block his movement to Los Angeles, but the court found it in favor of Al Davis, and they moved to Los Angeles, and they won a Super Bowl as the Los Angeles Raiders, I think in 1983, and Marcus Allen was the MVP for the Super Bowl. Yep, yes he was. And after that, I think the Coliseum was too big, and it's hard with the blackout rule back in the day. If you didn't sell 85% of your seats, the game would be blacked out in your local area, so it was kind of hard to sell in the LA Coliseum. It's a really big stadium, by the way, and that's probably why people were hesitant to move out to Los Angeles. Is their fan base going to be welcoming of a football team? And I hope they are. I hope the Rams, when the Rams are back there in 2016 in the LA Coliseum, and when they move to Inglewood in 2019, I hope people, you guys watching this in LA, you guys embrace the Rams. You guys, enjoy a football team, because sometimes it doesn't work out. They might want to move back to wherever they want. So you gotta enjoy a football team, because you guys haven't had football in 20 plus years, a little over, but you guys been doing fine without football. But hey, Los Angeles and football together, that's pretty cool in my opinion. So that's pretty cool. And Las Vegas, I read a little bit about it. I just got some news about it, and they said they want to make a $1 billion dome stadium on the UNLV campus, University of Nevada, Las Vegas. It's kind of near Las Vegas, the big strip with all the nice hotels and the casinos like Bellagio, Rio, MGM Grand, Monte Carlo. It's all the nice hotels, and you guys know what I mean with the with being near there. And it's going to be a public-private partnership to build $65,000 seat dome stadium on a vacant 42-acre land recently purchased by UNLV near the corner of Tropicana Avenue and Colville Lane across the airport, whatever airport there, it's over there. And it'd be pretty interesting. I wouldn't think it'd work out, because I never hear anything about sports in Las Vegas. I know they don't have any pro teams over there, basketball, hockey, baseball, or NFL, and I don't think they ever had a professional franchise there, so it'd be kind of weird. I wouldn't think it worked out, to be honest with you, but maybe it will. You never know. It's not a really big market. They say it's a really small market nationally. It's the 41st biggest market in the country right now. And currently, it's only bigger than 4 markets currently in the NFL right now: Jacksonville with the Jaguars, New Orleans, Buffalo, and Green Bay. So Saints, Bills, and Packers respectively. So it's not a really big market, and I would be opposed with this move. I wouldn't want to move to Las Vegas. I don't know. It just feels a little bit weird. I'd rather let them move to Los Angeles, or to be honest with you, I'd rather them stay in Oakland. It's better to stay in Oakland, because the Raider Nation is really loyal to the Raider fan base, and it's really, I'm trying to explain, like, how do I feel about the Oakland fan base? It's really loyal, and they do deserve an NFL team, but money talks, and I think Mark Davis might be moving his team somewhere else, and I don't think they're going to be called the Oakland Raiders any longer. They might be the Los Angeles Raiders, they might be the San Diego Raiders, the San Antonio Raiders, and the Las Vegas Raiders. I would oppose most of them except maybe Los Angeles, but I'd rather personally keep them in Oakland, just because the fan base is pretty loyal, and it just feels the vibe. If you're a football fan, you just know the vibe of your football team, and Oakland and the Raiders, it matches. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, hopefully Mark Davis finds a solution to stay in Oakland. I've been stressing it out in this video right now that he should stay in Oakland. But if he moves, then we'll see in a couple of years. Maybe soon. Where he's gonna move his team, and yeah, we'll go from there. And that's pretty much about a little bit about the Raiders. A little bit on the field. They've been improving. I think they had a 7-9 season with Jack Del Rio as the first year head coach, and Amari Cooper and Derek Carr have been pretty studs this year, and they have a young team coming up. Khalil Mack is a freaking beast. He's probably going to win Defensive Player of the Year, in my opinion. Him or J.J. Watt. He's just been a beast. When he came out of college, I thought he was just going to be an alright dude. University of Buffalo, small college. He'll be okay, but he's been a freaking stud, and I think he won 2 All-Pro honors for maybe 2 different positions. I think he won a first team and a second team All-Pro, which is amazing. I think that's like the first time in NFL history that's ever happened. And so that tells you how good Khalil Mack is. And I hope this team, wherever they're playing, they're going to be good on the field, and they're going to be competing for years to come. Since Peyton Manning is going to be retiring probably soon, they can compete with the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Broncos. I think this team's going to be good for years to come. If they don't keep changing coaches, like Hugh Jackson in 2011, but if they can keep their coaching staff and keep it all in place, then I think it'll all work out in Raider Nation. I'm not going to say where, but because you never know where they're playing. So, but that's a little bit about the Raiders on and off the field. And today, I'm going to be talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers. A couple days ago, they fired David Blatt, the head coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers, and a lot of people have been attacking LeBron James. Oh, he's a coach killer. He's the reason why he got fired. And in my opinion, there's a little bit of truth to that. I think he had a lot to say. David Griffin, the general manager, he's a really kind of outspoken general manager. He said he had no input on whether to fire David Blatt. I think he said it like philosophical differences or something like that. It's pretty reasonable. David Blatt wasn't really the right fit for LeBron James as his next coach. Very inexperienced coach. That's never coached in the NBA. He coached in EuroLeague, but it's not the same as the NBA. And I just felt, I think we all knew it was coming, but we didn't know it was going to come this soon. They were 30-11 at the time of his firing. First in the Eastern Conference. I know they got blown out by Golden State, but at the same time, 30-11, that's pretty damn impressive. And first in the Eastern Conference, and he gets fired for that. So it's kind of disappointing. But Tyronn Lue takes over as the head coach, and I think LeBron likes Tyronn Lue. I heard that they've known each other since they were like 17 years old or something like that. That's pretty insane. Basketball's a really, really small world. Jason Kidd, example. He retires and then becomes the Brooklyn Nets head coach, and then he's now the Milwaukee Bucks head coach. So it's really, really tiny world that we live in basketball. So yeah, but Tyronn Lue is now the NBA Eastern Conference All-Star head coach, which is a little disappointing. I think David Blatt should have gotten it just because technically it's his team. 30-11, and by the time that was over, he was first in the East, and whoever's first in the East gets the right to host the head coach, gets to coach the All-Star game. So it was a little disappointing, but Tyronn Lue did state publicly that he would give it to David Blatt for the honors for one final game. And even if that didn't work, they should have given it to Dwayne Casey of Toronto. That would have been nice. Dwayne Casey has done a pretty damn good job in Toronto, with DeRozan and Kyle Lowry. So if that didn't work out, I would have given it to Dwayne Casey. But Tyronn Lue's the head coach for the Eastern Conference All-Star teams, and I can't really do anything about that. But anyways, there's been a lot of perception, is LeBron James a coach killer? I would say no. I think he actually makes coaches. Mike Brown, I don't think he's an alright coach, but I don't think he's the best coach for the situation. And Eric Spoelstra, he's helped Eric Spoelstra big time. I don't think he wanted him at first when he first went to Miami. He looked pretty pissed off. He wanted him gone, but Dwayne Wade was pretty cool about it, and calmed him down about keeping Eric Spoelstra, and they ended up winning 2 championships in Miami. And David Blatt, the problem with David Blatt was he wasn't even supposed to coach David Blatt. David Blatt was supposed to coach a rebuilding team. He wasn't supposed to coach LeBron James. This was before he decided to come home to Cleveland. So, it was a pretty awkward situation. But, now he's fired, and that's just my opinion. I don't think he's a coach killer. I think he's a coach maker. But the thing about he had nothing to do with it, that's kind of a lie. I think we all know that that's kind of a lie. He kind of wanted him out. He was pretty much coaching the team before David Blatt got fired. So, that's pretty disappointing. But anyways, I hope Cleveland can do well. Hopefully they can go back to the NBA Finals and play the Golden State Warriors probably, or San Antonio Spurs. But they're not going to win if they don't have talent. And if LeBron James has to be the all-man, the all-everything, then he's not going to win championships as long as the Spurs and the Warriors are in the way. So that's my 2 cents about it. And I think this video is pretty much over. I talked a little while, but if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, do whatever you want with this video, and please comment on these situations, the Raiders in Las Vegas. Do you think that's a good idea? Do you think it's a stupid idea? I personally think it's a stupid idea in my opinion. But what about LeBron James? Is he a coach killer or whatever or whatnot? But you guys just do that, and I'll catch you guys up in another video. So bye guys.